So let me give you first an introduction on who are the folks behind this project, what is the mission statement, what is the purpose. So let's start with a little bit generic introduction. So the main one, there are two drivers I would say driving the project. It's the revolution that's happening in smart lighting, right? There's a lot of LEDs. I'm not sure if these are LEDs, but I'm sure if you walk around the city, you start seeing more and more LEDs. And LEDs are interesting in the sense that they allow you to control also light color and intensity and so on. So there's a lot of infrastructure deployed together with this smart lighting in order to enable control of these new infrastructures. And it's a very thriving market. If you ask me what is the single most IoT existing market in the world, it's this. Gartner predict about 30 billion worth market in a couple of years, maybe 5 years' time. Currently, it's really spreading a lot. So we see a lot of infrastructure happening and a lot of research going on in that space. So it's a new opportunity now. What can we do with this kind of phenomenon in order to get the new technology running? Look at the opportunities that this kind of change, once in a decade change gives us. And we're going to look at the Internet of Things direction. Internet of Things, as you may know, is essentially a paradigm that says, look, let's connect machines. Let's not only connect people, let's connect machines. Let's connect everything starting from a dishwasher to your microwave, all the way up to industrial manufacturing assembly lines. And let's let machines communicate. And skills will be needed to make the results count and disseminate. This is the longest slide I have in my desks, by the way. Okay, so it's not going to get more boring than this. You don't need to read it. What I'm listing here or documenting is the different areas of the project that will be investigated. There is 3 key aspects that need to be investigated. First is the low energy aspect. We don't really have much low energy technology. We actually have a very wasteful technology. So it would be very interesting to see what could we do given the proposition of LEDs being very, very efficient. The minute you can get new radio interfaces, the minute you have new protocols, you have new physical layer techniques, you need to understand how to exactly make those individual technologies interoperate. So we'll need to start looking at aspects such as optimization, collaboration, setup, boot up, techniques that allow you to make the network work in not only on the baseline level, communicating, but also being efficient in terms of overall performance and delivering the promise of, for example, very high reliability or very good energy efficiency. And the minute we are able and confident to deliver on these 2 promises, well, let's look at applications. Some of the key proposals that you can see here. Indoor localization, I can tell you, is one of the biggest ones. I think it's the most critical. It's an enabler for almost everything that you can imagine. And indoor, it's really tough. So this is a very promising area. Any of these other ones is also very, very interesting. Underwater communications is maybe a little niche, but again, it's an existing market, right? So there is a little bit of balance between going for fundamental enablers that could be everywhere, which are, however, very hard to make work such that everyone's happy, versus concrete verticals with concrete needs that are there. There is a market for them. So the project will be looking at all of them. Industrial environments, I think, is a very important area. There's a lot of real interest on these technologies, and if you were able to deliver on these promises today, you'll be doing trials in real networks tomorrow, right? So it's really, the market is there, people are very hungry, and they're really waiting for solutions. There's a lot of good partners in the project from all over Europe, all the way until Turkey, Asia. Europe, depends how you look at it. North, south, east, west, very good balance also of the background of the companies. Large companies, small companies, startups, small universities, big universities, research institutes. So there's a blend of good expertise and skill set that it's really needed to get the project started. Summary of the main beneficiaries, beneficiary meaning the main partner of the project. So you'll be talking to all of us here. There is also sort of a supervisory board consulting and collaborating with the main partners to inspire and also supervise in a way the development of work. I am here, Nokia Bell Labs, so happy to talk with you and drive your direction. We're doing ourselves research in this area. We're looking at ultra high speed, multi-gigabit connectivity and full networking with these little lights. So we have our own vested interest in you to succeed, and we'll be doing our best to help you and support you.